image axis has to be on, and also the contour alignment. This is the very first step. It's the most important. Contour alignment is, it takes the edge of the part, edge of the template, and it checks. Can or cannot. This, can. But if it's the same, then it can. So this is the very first one. Point 1 and point 2 is when you have very complicated parts, which you don't have, and it's more advanced. We will teach you also later. So, once you have put these two things, the software will look for the contour. Now, you have a few more options here. Contour alignment properties. So this here is the properties of this. Very easy. Now, what you see here is paint and erase. Sometimes sometimes when you have a part, you don't want this part to be included into the contour alignment process. Sometimes, for example, you use a jig to hold. You have like a V block, you put inside, but you don't want the V block to be considered. So then you go. So then this area will not be considered into the measurement. This is very useful when you use the jig. I think for your parts you will not need it because mostly you don't need the jig, but who knows? It's good to know. So I will now erase it again with the wonderful touchscreen Lenovo computer. This is fantastic.
อันนี้กรณีใช้สำหรับมีจิกหรือไม่ก็ชิ้นงานเรามันมีเขาเรียกว่ามีเศษเหลือนิดหนึ่งที่ตัดไม่เรียบร้อยก็ลบออกไปได้
Oh, thank you. Maybe here. Okay, so this you can hide some areas or not. Now let's go to the next one. Pre-orient by centers of mass. Very easy. You have a part. This is the center of the whole mass. Like in physics, I am a mass. My center, because my belly is big, is here. Somebody more thin, center, go up. So you also have the center here. Sometimes it's here, but now center of mass move from here to here. This makes it easier for the software to find the shape. Normally, I put it on auto. If the part is very easy and very simple, like this, you can switch it off. It will make it just slightly faster. If it's a very complicated part, very difficult, but you don't have, it's in the electronics industry, in the electronics lead frames, like this, wow, I make one better. Okay, so rotational symmetry angle. This one is a little bit complicated, but actually quite easy. Let's imagine you have a part like this. Just normal. You have an angle here, 90 degrees. Now, it's very easy to find it like this. But if you want to make it faster and easier for the software, you will put here, for example, 90 degrees. So the software will always look where is the 90 degrees and will then find the part better. If you have, once you set up the orientation, and there's some kind of problems, especially in little bit more irregular shapes. So let's say you have something like with this angle or with this angle, or you have something that is, like this. And this problem in orientation, because in orientation you can place the part like this, or you can place the part like this. No problem at all. But sometimes, if you see, for example, that the part is like this, you have problems in this situation, put 15 degrees. Put here.
บาง
So
กรณี
this is
ต้องใส่เลย
depending on the part.
ใช่
If
ตัวนี้
you
ให้น้อยลง
see
หน่อยเพราะว่าถ้ามากไปก็งง
If you see an angle in the geometry, try with this angle first. So this is the very, very basic orientation. And start line, object line, what you have here and here, this is really for the much more advanced, for very extremely
บอก
complicated
เลยว่าเส้น
parts.
ไหนเป็นตัวเริ่มตรงไหนเป็นตัวต่อไปตัวไหนเพื่อให้มันรู้อันนี้สำหรับแอดวานซ์มากแต่
Where
การดูไม่เดิม
Automatic is not working. You know, we have, for example, customers in the electronics industry that are making the lead frames that I told you. These parts are very difficult to align like this because they're so complicated and it takes such a long time. So we're saying, okay, let's do manually. So we say, for example, in your part, to manually align it, I would say like this. This
หาเส้นนี้ก่อน
is very stable. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 13. So you have 26 lines. So I will put 26 line as a reference. And then the software will find this automatically. But this is advanced, you don't really need it right now. So the easiest one, 0, 3, and then jig, no, nothing, auto. Degree, depend on the part. Your part, even off, maybe can. We try. So, second option, 0, 3, jig, yes. Erase jig, then